Hello everybody! In this video I will show you something that I should have done long time ago. So, if you watch my videos regularly, you will probably know my water structuring devices that I made in the past. If not, just watch my older videos. I've explained it in multiple videos thoroughly how I made them and what they are and what they do. Basically, they restructure the water or cleanse the water memory. And I will go into the topic later, but what's new here is the material that I used to print these ones. As you can already see, this doesn't look like regular plastic. And the reason why I did this is because I got a lot of requests by a lot of people who were concerned about microplastics when water comes in contact with plastic, like with these ones that I regularly print and sell. These ones are not made from classic plastic that you know, like PET or ABS. Also, this is not pure PLA. This is wood-based filament. So this is 30% wood and the rest is PLA. And if you don't know what PLA is, it is plant-based starch. It's mostly made from cornstarch or sugarcane starch. So this is 100% biodegradable natural material. There are no synthetic materials or oil-based materials in there. It is biodegradable and completely food safe. And the best thing about it is that it actually smells like real wood. I mean, it's really awesome. When you print this material, the whole room smells like a wood workshop. It's really awesome. And if you just give it a smell, the entire device smells like real wood as well, which is really awesome. I love that smell. And if you see at the surface, if I scratch it with my finger a little, it actually has a texture like wood, looks like wood, smells like wood, and actually is mostly wood. Well, not mostly, but 30% of it. And how I came up to this idea, I actually had a dream about me printing that device out of wood. I woke up in the middle of the night and I was like, yeah, I have to do that. Why didn't I come up with the idea earlier? So that's how I ended up making these. And as you saw in the title, I will also do a giveaway. The reason for that is I had to try a lot of different wood-based filaments until I came up with this one. So the first one I started was this one, and as you can probably see, yeah, the texture is quite rough, so the surface doesn't look that pretty. I mean, the color is a little darker. This is just because the material has a darker color. But anyways, I tested it. It works just fine, does the job fine, but I don't want to sell it in this quality. So that's why I decided, why not give away this one? So if you're interested, just leave a comment, and in a week or so I will make a new video or a community post, whatever. And yeah, then the winner will be announced. Just send me an email then, and you will get this device for free. So that's just a giveaway of this device. Never did this before, but I thought, why not? So let's try that. But back to this device again. I mean, I will show you the material that I used. This material, this is not advertised or sponsored, but the manufacturer of this material is Colorfab, and this is the wood fill material. If you want to print it yourself, I would strongly recommend using this material. I tried 4 different wood-based filaments until I found this one, which really results in good print quality. The other ones that I used, they didn't print that well, to be honest. And the only downside with this one is it is really expensive. It costs 4 times the amount of regular PLA. So that's why the price for these ones will be slightly increased. You will find it in my shop. The link is in the video description. If you want to print and assemble them yourself, I've showed you the material that I used. The link for the 3D printing files will be in the video description. I've made earlier videos where I showed you exactly on how to print and assemble these. Just for those who haven't seen it, this is the magnet array that I use in here. So these are 59 pieces of 8mm cube magnets arranged in a sphere or half sphere array, which are placed in here, as you can probably see. And these create a really strong field inside here. So if you don't know this device, I will just shortly explain it to you. You fill in the water here, it comes down here sideways and creates a water vortex inside here, just like when you plug the drain of a bathtub. And the water then rotates for, I don't know, 15-20 seconds or so within the strong magnetic field in here, and is then passed through this small hole and comes out down here. And basically, yeah, you just place it on a cup of water or a glass of water, and then you have really nicely structured water. I'll just show you the magnetic field of this array. See here. And yeah, you can probably see if I do this one. Do you see that blank spot right at the center? That's where also, so that the shape of the magnetic field is also like this water vortex. So that's really awesome, since then the water gets passed through multiple times in this vortex or rotational movement through also the same shape of this strong magnetic field. And therefore the water gets restructured or realigned really well with inside this device. I've sold many of these, like more than 100, and I've received very positive reviews by pretty much all of them who use that. I've also given it to family and friends who are really satisfied with it. This is the small version of it. This is the large version that I made. The results speak for themselves. If you do any seed growth experiments, you will see the structured water with this. If you feed it to plants, the plants will grow much better than with just regular tap water. Also for consumption, it's much better for you. A lot of people taste the difference, including me. And if I just go by the download statistics on my Thingiverse page where I share the 3D printing files, I see they're very popular as well. Really a lot of people have downloaded it before. And so I'm really happy about that. A lot of people are using this device. I just wanted to share with you this new version made out of wood, because a lot of people were complaining about it being made from plastic. But I also have to say, with this version, this is also made from PLA. It is also plant-based material, but of course with some additives. Like, PLA doesn't have this shiny silky copper color, so there is color added. But I still wouldn't be concerned using this, since it's also plant-based material. Water does need some time to dissolve worth mentioning amounts of plastic. So if the water is in contact with the device for a couple of seconds, it won't dissolve. Microplastics that are worth mentioning. There's probably a lot more microplastics in your food and water and whatever you consume than you would ever get by using this device. Also, I wouldn't consider it harmful. It is also food safe, this material. And just decide for yourself which one you want. They're both really nice. I personally now prefer the wooden one because it smells awesome like wood. But this one of course looks a bit nicer, I think. Hopefully I mentioned everything that I wanted to mention. Of course, these devices also come with these holders. They can just be attached around here. This is just so you can place it on a glass of water and you don't have to hold it. But I explained this device in very much detail in multiple videos in the past, So if you're interested in that, just check out my older videos where I explained that device thoroughly. And yeah, I think that's it for this video now. Hopefully this gives you some inspiration if you want to make this one out of wood yourself. I would say try it if you want to. And yeah, thanks for watching. Have a nice day and goodbye.